Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Dinda Afifah Sudarpi and I'm a fourth semester student majoring in Management International Class, Faculty of Economic and Business, University of Tanjung. This video is created to fulfill the final exam of Human Resources Management class, and it will be divided into 3 parts video, each discussing one section of the final exam. Here is the first section. The first question is, mention what you have done in the offline and online classroom during the HRM lecture delivered by a lecturer. How is your lecture attendance of HRM? In the offline classroom, I have presented my presentation about HR planning. I have asked several questions during my friend's offline presentation, such as knowledge management and HRM in an organizational context. In the online classroom, I have paid attention and watched my friend's presentations video and asked questions regarding the presentation, such as questions about how B2C departments handle external information distribution channel, and I have attended all the online classes conducted through Google Classroom and Zoom conference meeting. The second question, what books are used in studying HRM? Mention the titles of the HRM books and what do the books discuss. How many chapters does each book have, and mention their topics. How do the books benefit you as a student? There are 3 books used in studying HRM. The first is titled Human Resource Management, a Critical Approach, with 450 pages and has 20 chapters divided into 3 parts that discuss strategical and critical approach in implementing and executing HRM in real-world situations. The second book is titled Effective People, Leadership and Organizational Development in Healthcare, with 214 pages and has 10 chapters that discuss about the disciplines and attitudes in an organization, especially in healthcare organizations. The third book is titled Effective Communication, Listening, Presenting, Giving Feedback, with 98 pages and 4 chapters that discuss how to do effective communication in all aspects through many mediums, internally and externally. The books benefit me as a student by giving me much knowledge about HRM and how to communicate effectively with people. And it also helps me doing my assignment for HRM class. The third question is, how many videos on Edmodo have you watched? Mention the titles, explain what the speaker discussed, or explain in the videos you have watched. Where do you post your video recordings? I have watched and recorded 2 videos. One, a video about I want to be an HR officer, and the second is a video about Advanced Human Resource Executive Program in Michigan. The first video discussed and explained about what are the daily activities of the HR officers working in the Department of Petroleum and Mines in West Australia, named Alice. And the video also discussed about what does it take to be an HR officer. The second video discussed and explained about experience of Advanced Human Resource Executive Program in Michigan, where the students have the opportunity of open discussion regarding HR that cannot really be obtained from any books. The mindset that goes in the creation of HR strategy, its concept, implementation for real-world results, the frameworks regarding linking an HR strategy to the business strategy, managing talent, creating a sustainable culture, delivering more value back to the company, and in overall advancing the student's career. I have posted all my videos recording on YouTube and the links on both Edmodo and Google Hangout. The fourth question is, mention and explain the topics presented by your friends after the midterm test of HRM. Who presented the topics? What question did you ask to the presenters? And what question did you answer by the presenters? How did they present the topics? what benefits have you got from the topics they have presented? 6 presenters presented 6 chapters from the first book about strategical and critical approach in implementing and executing HRM in real-world situations. 10 presenters presented 10 chapters from the second book about disciplines and attitudes in an organizational, especially in healthcare organizations. 4 presenters presented 4 chapters from the third book about how to do effective communication in all aspects, through many mediums, internally and externally. I learned a lot from the 20 presenters presenting the 3 books and the chapters within it. It gave me much clarity and knowledge regarding those 3 books. One of the many questions I asked regarding the 4th chapter of the third book, Effective Communication, which is about communicating externally. I asked if the presenter were the head of the CCO of a company that handled the communication of B2B, what will be his risk and reputation management plan after an external crisis happened to handle communication with the company's stakeholders? What will be his external information distribution channel? The presenters answered that if he is the CCO in a company and find an external crisis that has an impact to the company, both profit and stability of the company, of course, he will have to communicate it to the stakeholders, but he have to prepare several things such as data preparation, how the company has methods for solving problems, and a good approach so that the communication can be clearly delivered. And if he has to choose the channel in distribution of information to stakeholders, then the method used is to deliver information through a press conference, which will later be reinformed through company's online media, website, social media, etc. And the 5th and last question is, what is your impression of studying HRM online? How does COVID-19 affect the way of teaching and learning of HRM? What are the positive and the negative sides of COVID-19 related to your study of HRM and the other subjects in your university? My impression of studying HRM online has been pretty standard to me. We can still conduct the presentation in a normal way, and we can still have discussion through Google Hangout. COVID-19 of course affect the way of teach and learning of HRM. If not, we will not be studying HRM online. So, this situation in the first place is the result of COVID-19. The positive sides of COVID-19 related to my study of HRM and other subjects is that I am more independent and aware to my study. And also, I am more encouraged to understand the subject by myself. The negative side is that I have limited discussion time with my friends because of the internet, and it is less effective. And that is all from me. Thank you so much for your attention for watching this video. I hope this video is either beneficial, insightful, and very informative to you. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.